Hello, everyone. On Friday night, after I got home from prayer service, I sprained my ankle. And I sprained my ankle getting off my couch to go get my dog from outside. It was just one moment I was walking, the next moment I was on the floor. And I'm grateful that my friend Yadi was with me, but it was a very painful experience. I was trembling, I was crying, I was hyperventilating, I was throwing up, that's how bad it was. And I kept beating myself up about it. I kept thinking in my head, like, why are you being such a sissy? It's a sprained ankle. Why are you crying? Why are you coughing? Why are you throwing up, Jocelyn? You've sprained your ankle before. But it was in that moment that God spoke to me. And he revealed a lot of things to me about myself. So this message that I want to get out to you today is that what I posted this morning as a status was, there is purpose for your pain. And on Friday when I sprained my ankle, God showed me the purpose of my pain. One, I needed to slow down. I'm everywhere all the time. I'm always doing something. Like I always have to keep myself busy. I can't be sitting still for a long time. And with the sprained ankle, I had no choice but to sit still. And I was even being stubborn and still trying to walk around and whatnot. But the ultimate thing was for me to sit still. And what I heard right now is be still and know that I am God. Not me, but, something that God tells us, that we have to be still in situations and know that he is God. He is the great I am. And in our painful situations, he wants to birth something out of us. He wants to get something out of us. He wants to press something out of us. In my own painful situation with my ankle, he pressed out a message out of me. And the message was called The Crutch, with it, which I thought was hilarious because it was ironic. I was on crutches. And the crutch, meaning that, well, the definition of, or the purpose of a crutch is for one or two reasons. You either rely on that thing, that crutch, that person, those finances, that job, that boss, that family member. Think of them as a crutch. Either somebody to help you walk through this situation that you're going through, or through this wonderful thing called life. Or you can use it as a handicap, completely depending on it, to the point where you can't walk without that person, that relationship that you're in. And that's the message that I taught at Sunday school. And for a long time, I was depending on relationships as my handicap crutch. And for a long time, I thought that I couldn't go on in life without that person or those relationships. But God reminded me in my pain that even now, it's just 4 days later and I could walk on my foot without the crutches. And my foot is so ugly right now. It's so swollen and it's got bruises. But he reminded me that was the condition my heart was in some time ago. That my heart was so bruised and so ugly. But I was going through a healing process. And he wanted to show me that I didn't need to depend on the crutch, the person, the relationship, the finances, whatever it is that you're depending as a crutch. God doesn't want you to depend on it. He wants you to depend on him. Because we have these things of idling relationships. We idle people We idle money, we idle jobs, we idle whatever it is that we're idling, those we are placing as gods. And God does not want us to do that. He doesn't want us to depend on those things. Because you see, those things are finite, meaning they have an end. Whereas God, He has no end. And He wants us to depend on that, an unlimited source. He wants us to depend on an unlimited source, not a limited resource. And that's what the message that I wanted to get out, that is the message that I wanted to get out to you today, is there's a purpose for your pain. It doesn't matter how ugly it looks right now. God is trying to transform you into something better, to depend on Him only and not on whatever it is that you are depending on today. Be blessed. I hope that you have a great day. Pray for me as I'm getting over this head cold. It's been like almost a week now. And if you need prayers, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm here for you. Have a wonderful day.